Hey guys, John at Fix a Fence. Yeah, I want to apologize for the last video. I don't know if I should apologize or not, but I was crying. But, I was crying for a good reason. Man, somebody took out the guy Charlie Kirk's life, I mean, come on. Nobody deserves that. I don't care what side you're on. That's bullshit. Yeah, I got to watch my language here, too. The last one was full of F words, too. So I was pretty emotional, man. It's just like a lot of other people. My goodness, there was about 100 million people that was able to watch his service, and stay adrift, and all those people that went to in that State Farm auditorium. My goodness, man, imagine that. But I'll tell you something. I know for a fact that if he was running for president, I would have voted for him. No problem, man. I would have voted for him. I've been seeing a lot of things, now that they don't even know if the real guys won. They're pulled the trigger. More to it than what they're given. And so I've been on some other videos, just watching these videos on YouTube and stuff like that. And there's this one investigative video channel that they're asking for thoughts and theories and stuff like that. It's nothing to laugh about, but I threw my 2 cents in. I said, well, here you go. Here's my thoughts. Probably not true, but, who knows, right? Sometimes the truth's right in front of us and we don't or won't accept it. And they say not to stay quiet, so here's my voice. Here's my opinion, my theory. Okay, so please, I'm not trying to cause any problems or anything like that, but maybe it's just something that we're overlooking. I mean, think about this. Like I said, about 100 million people just was viewing, and that stadium was sold out. There are people out in the parking lot, for God's sakes. Think about this. If every one of those people would vote for Charlie for president, don't you think that he would be a threat for the presidency? Think about that, okay? That's one of my theories is, because it's deeper than we think, sometimes right in front of us. My other stupid thought would, Charlie's wife found out that she was pregnant after he was assassinated. My stupid thoughts, and this is the way we think, right? At least I do anyway. I'm thinking that, hey, you know what? She took a hit out on him because she got pregnant by somebody else. He was gone a lot. He was on all these trips, who knows, right? Probably going to get this, but you know what? Sometimes, like I said, the truth's right in front of us and we don't or won't accept it or believe it. And I'm not saying that it's the truth, but they're coming up, they're saying, here, give me your thoughts and theories, and we've had a couple of times to think about this, a couple of weeks to think about this stuff, especially with the alleged shooter, that not being the shooter, or at least there's coming out more evidence that it's not the shooter. Oh my goodness, they've got evidence showing that he's down there this way, and you guys see this stuff, and just as well as I do. Channels about fences, family, and fun. It is not too much fun right now, but doggone it, man, I just want the truth to be told, just like anybody else out here. The truth needs to be. It's been buried so damn deep that it's pathetic, and it's just, well, it's stupid. Because now we got people pointing at each other. The left's pretty frickin' extreme and they need to clean their shit up. But I'll tell you something, the right's pretty extreme too, okay? Think about that. All right, so sometimes, like I said, it's right in front of our face and we don't or won't want to accept it. Okay, but anyway, I just had to throw my 2 cents in here because everybody else did it, so why not, right? It's my channel, right? Fix a Fence LLC, that's me. Now, who knows? They might just shoot me, take my video down, whatever. But, doggone it. It's so sad that stuff like this has have to happen here in America, man. Come on, we're better than this, right? Sometimes I think, I was writing in my journal the other day that, my goodness, it's, it seems like politics is the soap opera for modern day TV. That's what it seems like, because every day is something different, man. It's a soap opera. It's better than Days in Our Lives, man. I'm sorry, but come on, man. Some things are just so obvious. John at Fix a Fence. You guys keep smiling and have a good day. We'll get through this. I hope so anyway. Probably already planned out and they were seen, but for us, it's unforeseen set of circumstances. And, you know, it does say in the Bible that we're supposed to be thankful in all circumstances. Bearing the truth happens to be a circumstance too. So I guess we got to be thankful for that, huh? Whatever. I hope we do find the real, the truth behind this, the reason, you know, the persons or the persons, whatever, because there's more to it than what we see. That's for sure. All the videos I see, you know, come on, you guys do your investigating. We're not dumb. Just like a lot of you, we're not dumb. We're not stupid. Come on, that 30-06, it would have took them out. It would have just done more damage than what's there. But anyway, God knows, and I'm praying that God will, the truth will come out. I'm praying to God that it will, you know, because nobody needs this. This is total BS, and it's just they're trying to throw a blanket over the American people's eyes. Okay, so, but I'll tell you something. If Charlie was running for president, I would have voted for him. All right? And I'm sure you would have too. And like that said, that would have put a threat on JD's presidency. Okay? But what do I know, right? I'm just a fence builder. Mending broken fences. I wish we could do that here in America. I wish we could mend this broken fence. But I'll tell you what, sometimes it seems like this fence just keeps getting higher and higher, adding more barbed wire, more razor wire to it. You know, they're cutting biases and V-cuts or whatever the hell you want to call it. But damn it, sometimes, you know, we need to, you know, stop some of this stuff. We need to mend the broken fence, or, you know, whatever. Anyway, it's just ridiculous. So, but yeah, my heart's out for Charlie and Erica, you know, doggone it, you know. And if I'm wrong, hey, I'm wrong, you know. It's all good. It's just an opinion, you know. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for motive. You know, we got to follow the money. Where'd that money go? Why did this guy Ryan? Why does his dad get, you know, $1 million given to him? Right? Where'd that come from? You know, follow that money. That's what the CSI think on TV. They say follow the money, right? What's the motive? You know, if he's just a fall guy, well, then where's the real motive at? Okay, is it something that I said? You know, maybe not. Maybe. Who knows, right? That's what we're here to find out, right? At least, you know, I'm scanning all these videos and on these channels. I'm trying to find out, man. Come on, man. This is just stupid bullshit. But dang it, we're better than that, aren't we? Wow. I found out the other day that the John F. Kennedy files come out. I didn't, you know, and somebody told me that, you know, what was the driver that took John F. Kennedy out? It was his own team member. So that ought to tell you something. Wow. What are we doing? Anyway, I was just recording a video because people have asking, you know, what our thoughts and opinions on it and stuff like this, you know, and so here my stupid, you know, 2 cents, right? You know, but hey, guess what? Romans 3:23, for all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God, okay? So if what I've done is a sin, guess what? 1 John 1:9, if I confess my sins to him, he is faithful and just to forgive me of all of my unrighteousness and cleanse me. Okay, he'll forgive me of all of my shit, man. That's the whole point. That's the gospel right there. 1 John 1:9. Walk down Romans road with me. But I'll tell you what, the gift of God is a free gift. All right, that's salvation. It's a living revelation. Don't forget that, okay? It's a living revelation. He died for me and you, okay? John at Fix a Fence. Keep smiling. Have a great day.